screen at 2:02 a.m.
Look, you're doing fine. You're doing good. Your aunt's come for a visit, and she is what?
A regal woman. Voluptuous, imperious, and terrifying. She refused in 1,000 ways to indulge my moods, and I took against her for her majestic disdain. I handled her rudely. I insulted her. I called her Messalina. Well, she took her revenge. One night, when my parents went off, my aunt comes striding into the library. She's wearing an enormous Russian cape of black fox fur. On her head, a diamond tiara. And in her hand, a length of fresh green birch. The cook and the scullery maid following closely behind arms. I tried to escape, but the other two women grabbed me and fling me down onto the fur and pull down my pants. I tried to be heroic, but those two hold me hand and foot while my aunt lays into me with the cane. The birch whistles in the air again and again as the blows descend. The backs of my legs and my naked backside are on fire. The lashes are like acid eating into a copper etching plate. Each lash laid on by a true artist. Meanwhile, the servant women urge her on and mock me. They call me a little girl and laugh at my tears. My aunt keeps whipping until I'm weeping outright, begging for mercy. When she's done, she forces me to kneel and thank me for punishing her. Makes me kiss the very rod with which she chastised me. And then she takes her leave. All this witnessed by the two laughing servants and our cat. From that hour forward, a fur can never just be a fur, nor a length of birch an innocent switch. You see, in that moment, in that room, by that woman, I was made.
And did she return?
You might say she did. For every night thereafter, my countess aunt visited me in my dreams, wearing a black fox fur and carrying a birch cane to continue her punishment. Each night she visits me still, an exquisite despot.
You poor man.
Am I? In a way, I couldn't be richer, having been taught all I have at her feet. That there could be nothing more sensuous than pain, nor pleasurable than degradation. The Countess had become my ideal, you see. Ideal woman, ideal mate. An avatar of the goddess of love herself. Ever since, I've been on a hunt for her double, and a woman of her delicious cruelty. And on the day I meet that woman, I shall marry her.
Thomas, that speech is brilliant.
Thank you. I spent enough time on it.
So really, this play is like all about child abuse.
What? No, this play is not about child abuse. Jesus Christ. What is this idiotic urge these days to turn everything into some trivial social issue?
Child abuse isn't exactly trivial.
It isn't trivial, but it is trite. Let's not be trite here, okay? This isn't anthropology or sociology, this is a play.
Yeah, but...
Don't generalize, there's a lot more going on here than corporal punishment issues.
Okay.
This stupid, impoverished world we live in. Why are we so eager to reduce ourselves to be examples of something? As if we're nothing but proof of Freud or whatever dinosaur psychology is in People magazine this week.
I'm young, I'm rich, and I'm beautiful. And I intend to make the most of that. I shall deny myself nothing.
I certainly respect your devotion to principle.
I don't need your respect, excuse me. I shall love a man who pleases me, and please a man who makes me happy, but only as long as he makes me happy and not a moment longer.
To a man, there's nothing crueler than a woman's infidelity.
To a woman, there is. the enforced fidelity of men. Can I move around?
Yes, move.
In our society, a woman's only power is through men. Her character is lack of character. She's a blank, to be filled in by creatures who at heart despise her. I want to see what woman shall become when she ceases to be men's slave. When she becomes his equal in education and his partner in work. When she becomes herself, an individual. God, Oma is really ahead of her time, isn't she?
So it's Leopold von Sarkozy. Vonda, how did you learn all those lines?
Oh, I don't know. I guess I'm a pretty quick study.
Quick study, flipping through it on the train. You knew it by heart.
But, hey, you say that Vonda says all this, in spite of...
Her professed principles.
Right. So, you don't think she believes any of this?
Well, I mean, she says she does. Women's rights, yada yada.
Yeah, but do you think it's all an act? Like, do you think she's making it all up? Like, I was just wondering why you use professed principles instead of, like, principles.
I don't know, must have been all those beautiful peas.
Soldier's soul for a mess of peas, huh?
Guilty.
Secretly, Thomas, you are evil.
Leaves triumph.
Oh, yeah. I think I saw that.
Except here, it's Aphrodite, not Dionysus.
Remind me?
Aphrodite is the Greek version of Venus.
Same person.
Same goddess.
Hail Aphrodite!
Hail Aphrodite! Am I insufferably dancing?
Yup. But it's kind of cute. What are we doing?
You seem to me to be a goddess.
Really? Which one?
Venus. But could Venus's pagan principles work in a more civil century? And without slaves? The Greeks only lived as freely as they did because they had slaves.
Then I seem to be in need of one. Will you be my slave, Ed Kashemsky?
Happily. Give me a woman honest enough to say, I am Commodore, I am Borgia, I am the mistress to whom you are bound. And I'll kneel to her.
But where would Aphrodite find her master today?
No man is worthy of dominating a goddess, only to be subjugated by her. Subjugated.
In love with me already?
Profoundly. And suffering as if I've known you all my life.
Stand up. Stand away from me. I must say you do intrigue me. I like your earnestness and your clarity of thought, your great knowledge and your depth of feeling. Physically, you are not unattractive, but when a man submits to me, I see a trick.
This... I hand over all power to you in advance, now and forever, unconditionally. Dominate me. Do with me what you will. Beat me, if you like.
Well, this is certainly normal. God, you're so right. This feels so much better.
This is the future of man and woman. Let the one who would kneel, kneel. Let the one who would submit anyways, submit now.
What do you want in your heart of hearts?
To be less than nothing. To have no will of my own. To be your property. And to vanish in your sublime essence. To dress and undress you. To hand you your stockings and put the shoes on your feet.
You call that love?
Of the highest sort. The kind that most people reserve for their gods. In love, as in politics, one partner must rule. One must be the anvil and the other the hammer. I willingly submit to being the anvil. At heart, you're noble by nature.
What do you know about my nature, except what you've decided about it?
Forgive me. I'm despicable.
Hand me your passport and your money. Give them. We leave for Florence tomorrow. I will travel in first class, and you will travel in third, as my footman.
Third class?
When we arrive, you will eat and sleep in the servants' quarters. Oh, and you're going to be needing this. Well, Thomas, what is it?
Where will all this end?
End? It hasn't even begun.
But, Wanda,
She slapped him in the face. Who gave you permission to call me that?
Yes, mistress. Thank you, madam.
She kisses him. She strokes his cheek. Did that hurt very much, darling?
Exquisitely.
That I can, mistress.
Best, as always, is not good enough.
Your firm mistress.
Prepare a bottle of champagne and 2 glasses. The Count will be here any moment.
But mistress!
If you don't like my service, then leave. Get out of my sight. You bore me, you hear?
Will you take the Count for a husband?
I won't lie to you, Thomas. That man makes me tremble.
Oh, beautiful, cross down.
I find him in my thoughts and I can't shut him out. He makes me suffer, and yet I love the suffering.
Stop there and turn.
If he asks me to be his wife, I shall accept.
You're gorgeous.
You know he's jealous of you. I've told him everything about us.
He probably threatened to kill you.
He's made his feelings perfectly clear.
He struck you, Wanda? And you let him strike you?
Yes, and I enjoyed it.
More.
Yes, and I enjoyed
More,
it.
give it to him!
Yes, and I enjoyed it.
You once were a goddess. Now you'd settle for this mannequin? This imitation man?
You dare blame me of anything? You wanted cruelty, and I've given it to you. Didn't I warn you time and time again? Did I ever hide how dangerous I was, how insane it was to surrender to me? If I enjoy torturing you, that's your doing, not mine. I am not this. You made me this. And now you dare blame me?
If I can't have you, no other man will have you either.
What melodrama are you quoting?
If you marry him, I'll kill you. I'll kill you both. I'll cut your hearts out and feed them to the dogs. God damn you! God damn you!
Kill me, Thomas. Kill me. I love this fire in your eyes. I always knew you were a man. I always knew you had it in it. My God, how I love you. Have you had enough of your ideal yet? Is this goddess excused? Are you willing now to take your wife? Your honest, faithful, submissive wife?
My wife, you mean?
I don't know how you can still have me after I've been so old.
You mean? You were never serious? It was all an act?
My darling idiot, didn't you realize?
Neil.
Oh, Thomas, didn't you see how hard it's been for me to hurt you this whole time? I only did this to save you, to prove how much I love you, to cure you. Oh, I played my part better than you ever expected, didn't I? I'm the one who should be bound and whipped. I'm the one who should be subjugated.
Was I ever
Who are you?
here? You know who I am. So say it. Say it!
You'll have forgotten.
Louder, please.
You'll have